Hi, I'm Jackie, and welcome to my bower. Today I'm going to talk about my friend, the color blue, in the context of how it makes me feel, how I think about the color blue as an artist, and also as someone who's done a lot of home staging. And I like to think of the color blue like as a friend because when I look at it, it has depth, it has a certain amount of wisdom, and it's peaceful, it's serene, it has potential, and it's also kind of quiet. So when you think about the night, you think of maybe like a deep blue sky. And like a deep blue sky where it's kind of dark and there's depth to it, where it's anything is possible, like it's kind of limitless, sort of like the ocean as well. Of course, the ocean is reflecting the color of the sky. But the ocean, you would think of it as blue and like its depth, and like it's mysterious, and maybe how you want to dive into it because you're curious, you want to swim around in it, and you might discover some things. Maybe you're even a little bit afraid of it, of what you might find. And because there's all this potential in the sky and in the ocean, I think of it as being wise. Like it knows things that maybe I don't know, or maybe a lot of us don't know, which I kind of think is true. Like there's this limitless possibilities. And the blue kind of doesn't care. It's saying, hey, yeah, I know everything. I know I'm deep. I know I'm peaceful. I know I'm serene. I'm always going to be here. I'm just going to be your friend. So I'm just going to hold all this wisdom and be around you. If you want this wisdom, I'm right here. Because blue really is all around us all the time. And, just like a good friend and like a wise friend, but this wise friend isn't a braggart. This wise friend picks its moments. Like we can ask it questions and maybe it'll tell us things. Maybe it will. Sometimes it won't, but you kind of know that it'll tell us things. It'll make us feel good. It will give us comfort because, the sky is always up here. It's always there. You can look at it, look up at it, and maybe wonder. Like it lets your imagination go through. That's the wisdom I like about the color blue on the sky, because it lets us sometimes figure things out for ourselves. Just like when we're looking at the ocean, we wonder, oh, what's going on down there? What's the depths? What is there to discover? And all these people go into the ocean, trying to figure things out. So, but the ocean is there. Yeah, I already know everything, but come on and let's talk. I'll let you know my secrets. I mean, it's really no secret. I mean, here's all the wisdom right here. And it's just no big deal. You want to figure it out? Okay. I'm not going to tell you everything. Okay, you maybe just have to do the work, and that's what I like about it. There's wisdom in that. There's wisdom in holding some things back, and again, there's that potential, and that's what I like about the color blue. It's just not bragging. It says, hey, if you want to find something out, I'm here. Just ask the right questions. If you just like up in the sky, you look up there and you're trying to find something, and it's not always the star. The night sky, it's not trying to be awesome. Sometimes blue is like a very nice background against, the stars. Like again, the stars, the actual stars, they're shiny, etc. And so this deep blue acts as the backdrop for it. This velvety cushion that it feels very plush. It can feel very rich. But it's not a braggart. Once again, I like blue because it's not all about itself. It's unselfish. It's confident. It's peaceful. It's serene in its wisdom and its potential because it knows it's going to be around probably a lot longer than me, but it'll always be there. And that's what I like about it. It's a friend. It's consistent. It's constant. It's wise. And again, let me look at blue jeans. Okay, see, I love the color blue a lot more than I used to. I mean, obviously, I like blue jeans. I wear blue jeans all the time because they're sort of, to me, like a neutral. It's comfortable. It makes it also kind of helps me maybe to fade into the background a little bit. Maybe I'm a little bit like everybody else. I mean, I like the blue jeans. There's nothing fancy about it. There's nothing fancy about blue jeans or denim necessarily. You can make it fancy if you want to, but the blue jeans, again, you just feel very comfortable. You blend in. It's not, and it acts as like a nice backdrop maybe for everything else. That's why I like to think of blue jeans, like in this context, in the context of clothing, as a as a neutral. And so blue jeans, I think anything will go with blue jeans and denim. Purple and pink and yellow, white and black, orange, everything, in my opinion, will go with this blue, this blue jean. And also the other interesting thing I think about blue is maybe we might not like it sometimes, okay? Like maybe when I was younger, I really didn't like to wear a lot of dark blue or indigo. My mother wore a lot of deep blue and indigo. My mother had black hair, so it looked really good on her. I think it really brought out her features because she had beautiful ivory skin. Well, I didn't have ivory skin and I didn't have beautiful black hair. I don't know what happened. It passed me by. My sister got it, so she's always looked very good in the denim. Excuse me. She's always looked really good in the indigo colors and those deep primary colors. But for me, I always wore like pastels, etc. Okay, because I always had like lighter hair and I had the yellowy pink skin. But now that I'm older, okay, I don't know if my skin colors changed or not. But all of a sudden, I like the darker blue. I like the indigo color. I never wore it before. Of course, I wore jeans, etc. But I always wore like a lighter pastel color. Now I really am not liking the pastel on me. I don't know why. I mean, but now like dark blue indigo is my friend. It's my friend as I've gotten older. It's there. It's consistent. It always makes me look good. It's not about the indigo. It's not about the blue. It's saying, hey, Jackie, I got you. Okay, I got you. I'm your friend now. So blue was always kind of sitting there waiting for me to, to like it, to appreciate it. And so with that way of thinking, blue can also be healthy. Blue is like a very healthy, serene color because of all of those things. It makes you feel good. It's kind of puts you out in front. It boosts you. It backs you up. And I think in a lot of ways it brings out the best in us. So when I think of blue, like again, because I'm an artist, a lifelong artist, and in decor, that's how I like to think of blue and how I might use it. Sometimes I do like highlighting blue because blue is special. Blue is beautiful. I mean, here, check this out. Look at this. I love art class. And this person here, this artist, they use this deep blue color. I mean, and look at it. Look at all the curves of the blue, the indigo, all of the plush I was talking about. Like maybe in a night sky, you can see how plush and rich and mysterious and even maybe a little bit sexy here with this deep blue. Okay. And again, as far as blue being healthy, you can look at blueberries. Look at how healthy and fresh they are. And again, the deep of it. The deep blue color of blueberries. Now, compare this to like maybe little cherry tomatoes, red. You would think, okay, cherry tomatoes, it's kind of maybe tart, could be a little exciting, could give me a pop of energy. But when you think of the blueberries, you think of something like maybe a little bit sweet. Maybe it's got a subtle taste to it, maybe healthier, maybe even better for you. And they're just... And it's not red like the red of the cherry tomatoes. The red pops out, and even when you bite on a cherry tomato, it kind of pops a little bit. It kind of explodes in your mouth. But the blueberry, it just doesn't. It's just there. It melts in the blueberries. You can have blueberries with cheese. You can have blueberries with a cracker. So again, it kind of goes with a lot of different things, with cream, whatever you want. You can put the blueberries on your cereal. You can put it on your ice cream, on your yogurt. You can't put cherry tomatoes on your yogurt and your ice cream. Maybe you can, but I'm telling you, it's not the same. Okay, the blueberries say, hey, I'll go with you. I'm just not in the background. It doesn't have like a foreground taste to it. It's not about that. It's just adding a little bit of something. It's adding that health to it. It's adding that little extra flavor to all of these other foods to make life a little bit more interesting. And that's why I love the color blue so much. And it is a primary color, so you can add other colors to it. And when you do add colors to blue, it does change the personality just a little bit. But blue is never going to lose its depth, its wisdom, its ability to bring a sense of calm and a peace to a room. So like if you painted say you painted your bedroom blue, okay? I think that, and also depending upon what you add to it, it adds a sense of class to it. Because again, it's just like blue jeans and you paint your room blue, it has a very classic feel to it. Even if it's like a light blue color or a dark blue color, there's just a sense of class. Classic, because it's never going to go out of style. You're always going to be able to decorate with the color blue. You can put, like I said, you can put like pink with it, or purple with it, or brown with it, or gray with it, or red or orange. Kind of just about everything goes with blue. Okay, in the right way, of course, but don't be afraid of putting things up against blue, because blue is our friend, our wise friend, who's there for us, who doesn't necessarily need to stand out, even though it does stand out in its wisdom and serenity and how classic it is. But it just brings something there, this subtle vibe that makes everybody, just like the sky, it makes everybody feel like, okay, we're going to be okay. Okay, the sky's there, go, okay, I'm going to be okay. The ocean is there, okay, everything is going to be okay. Blue eyes, there's different colors of blue in blue eyes. Say you look someone in the eye, like I have brown eyes. Now, my brown eyes, very common, okay, no big deal. I'm just like a lot of different people. But blue eyes, and again, you wouldn't look at her and say, oh, she's something special. She has brown eyes. No, not so much. You're going to look at someone with blue eyes and say, oh, there's something special here. You want to look closer. Maybe you even pay attention more to folks with blue eyes. I mean, maybe there's a reason why we see a lot of actors having blue eyes or different color eyes. I've always looked at that and wondered, okay, I think it's because, you go right to the eyes. You focus on people who have the blue eyes. It catches your attention, maybe gives the person with blue eyes maybe a little bit more gravitas. Unless they were my little brother, then, as soon as he starts talking, that idea just goes right out the window. But, when you first look at him, you go, oh, look at him. Okay, he's a good-looking guy with blue eyes and blonde hair. He's kind of great. But again, I joke. I love my brother. I'm very sorry, Lenny. So think of light blue, the color of the sky, or even the color of your denim jacket here. That it lends, it's still wise, and it's still relaxing, and it still has a lot of potential, and it's still this neutral. But there's this lightness about it that's not as heavy, say, as like the ocean. Okay, the ocean is here, and its depth, and it's maybe got a lot more secrets, and it's got a lot more going on here. But when you have the light color, like the light sky, it just feels, maybe it has a fresh feeling. Like maybe, like a spring sky like that, where you just feel like, you can just breathe it all in. And it just feels good to you. So this blue that you can actually breathe in, it just has this lighter feeling, like maybe of life even. So a light blue color can be very relaxing and oxygenating and healthy and freeing. You can connect with the color light blue. But say, for instance, you want like a medium blue color. Say you want to paint your bedroom or your office this beautiful medium blue color. And maybe if it has a little touch of gray to it, that's okay. So you have this medium blue color. I like to think of medium blue as a little bit more eye to eye, because it's a little bit more down to earth. It feels more peaceful, maybe a little bit more healthy, like a blueberry, or more neutral, or a little bit more in the background and a little bit more friendly, like a blue jean color, like very friendly and casual and kind of easygoing. And still in the background, like say your office, you want this neutral space around you that says, okay, I'm here for you. Go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm still looking good here in my blue jean color, and I'm still wise. I make you feel wise. I make you feel relaxed, and I'm giving you some gravitas at the same time so you can do your work here. But I'm not distracting because I'm blue jean here. I'm neutral. So that's what I like about a medium blue. But say we want to really go like a deep blue. One time I went into somebody's house, they had painted their bedroom like a deep, like a midnight blue. Wow. Okay. Now you can do that. Okay. And nothing is wrong with a beautiful deep blue because it can be very sensual, just like a night sky. And I think that's what they were going for. And it can kind of envelop you when you take like that deep blue into a room, just like a sky, like a night sky. It can really envelop you and help you to get lost. And it kind of sets you into another gear. It makes you think of other things that you might think at nighttime that you maybe wouldn't think like during the daytime. Like think of dreams or ambitions or potential, things like that. So it gets you in another dimension, I think, like a dark blue does. And it also kind of grounds you. Dark blue can also be shadows. Like, so when you're doing art, think of shadow, like dark blue, put a little bit of red in it, make it a purpley color, and it really is like a deep shadow, something potential, something mysterious. That's the cool. So blue has a lot of personalities, but they really don't veer from the basic personality of that background feeling, that neutral feeling of wisdom. Like I'm here, I have potential. It's sort of quiet. And so it helps you to relax, and it gives you space to just kind of be whatever you want to be, to have that potential, turn into that potential, and just kind of breathe. And maybe or maybe if it's a light blue color, maybe have fun or feel airy or refreshed. So blue is all of these things. That's why I think blue is just such a wonderful friend. And also blue is the color of Ringo's eyes. So yeah, I do a little bit of crossover now and then, where if I'm talking about the Beatles, I will also talk about art. If I'm going to talk about art or color, yeah, I might bring in the Beatles. I just might. You just never know. So thank you so much for being here with me as I talk about my friend, the color blue. And until next time, peace and love one another. Take care.